Hi everyone. So it has been a year since I did my LASIK surgery, and a lot of people have been asking me about what's the experience like and how I felt during that journey, maybe how much money I've spent. So I procrastinated a lot, but this is the video about my LASIK experience. So I'm breaking this video into three parts: pre-surgery, during the surgery, and post-surgery. So if you ever need to skip to a relevant part, like maybe you're interested about the course, I've done it here for you, you can take a look. Although this is based on a memory from like 1 year ago, there's a lot of supporting documents that I would be bringing out, so maybe that helps with the credibility a little bit. Primary reason why I did LASIK was because I just didn't want to wear contact lens. I remember when I first tried it, I was really nervous and it just felt very uncomfortable. So I thought to myself that I would never wear contacts, and I really want to get LASIK. And back then I was doing a lot of running and working out at the gym, so I felt that if there's a better time to get LASIK, it would be right now. So I wrote in an email to the Singapore National Eye Centre, and I wanted to schedule an appointment to check up and see if I could get a LASIK surgery done. So a few weeks later, I went down to the center to get a general suitability test, and they conducted a few eye tests. I think I remember, okay, there's one that I remember, the first one, which is they tried to blow this jet of air in your eye, and it was super annoying. I couldn't do it for like a few times. I think the guy nurse that was helping me, maybe was quite annoyed as well. After that, there were a few more typical ones. I think there's one where the little hot air balloon, where you try to focus on the balloon and they do some adjustments. I think they did that as well. They also had this brief camera flash. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to measure, but it was just a flash of light. You wouldn't even know it's coming, that it's done. There were some other things that they tested. I think they tested for the thickness of the corneas. I'm not quite sure how they did that, but the doctor, before going into the actual consultation, he told me that the thickness was fine, so we could go ahead with the surgery if I really wanted. Yeah, and I heard that you have to opt for like a different surgery method if your cornea isn't thick enough or something like that. I'm not quite sure. So I was 21 when I got the LASIK surgery, and my doctor actually advised me not to do it. Funny enough, he said that as a student, when I was doing a lot of studying, a lot of near work, it didn't make sense, because it will probably like wear out even faster with so much use of my eyes to study and to do like computer work. But I really wanted to get it, and because I felt that during the summer vacation, there was the only time I had to recover for like 3 months. I heard that you need 3 months to recover. So he did it on the condition that 1 week before the surgery, if there were no changes to the power of my vision, we would do it. And so we went ahead with the surgery, because it was fine, everything was fine. So going to the surgery, I was looking at some of the documents that I have over here, and it says that I can't wear contact lens for the past few days. No fragrance, no makeups, don't drive. The whole thing would take about 2 hours, but actually it was like 20 minutes if I remember. It was really fast. So I remember being entering the surgery center, and I changed into a gown, like I just wore over my clothes, and the nurse administered this anesthetic eye drops, which it actually does say here what they are doing. So they administered anesthetic eye drops, and the procedure involves folding back a thin layer of corneal tissue, a flap, and then removing thin layer of corneal tissue with the light from a laser. After removal, the flap is replaced and bonds back into place without the need for stitches. The whole thing only lasted like 20 minutes. So I remember there were two machines. I forgot the names, but I was looking at this and it actually has the names of the machine. But we're just gonna call the first one the laser machine, which I think is the Excimer, and the second one would be the adjustment Visumax thingy. Yeah. So remember the first laser machine. The doctor actually put a physical clamp on my eye, on top of the anesthesia that they administered, right? They put a physical clamp. So it was right eye first, then left eye. And they had to make sure that my eye was open throughout the entire procedure, right? So after they did a bit of adjustment, a bit of scanning, we did a trial run without the laser. But during the actual procedure, there was this green laser. It was super bright and blinding that shines on your eye, and I could even smell like a burning sort of scent, like it's a laser, right? So you expect something to be burning. And I think on the first of my two eyes, the doctor got a bit worried because I think I blinked because I was super nervous, and he told me that for like 15-20 seconds, just try to like space out and not think about anything and look directly at the laser, which I felt was quite difficult. I think for the second time it was easier because yeah, I spaced out because I just didn't want to think about it. But I think the annoying part is that there's a laser shining directly in your eye, and you just want to look away, but you can't. And I think that's where the anesthesia and the physical clamp helps. Afterwards, the doctor checked on both my eyes, and there was nothing wrong, so it was fine. Yeah. But after the first machine, there was this adjustment machine, right? We're talking about the VisualMax, I think, which um, he did actually use some like pincers or tweezers or something to adjust something in my eye, like even though, okay, the procedure is called LASIK bladeless, which I'm guessing because they use the laser, like there's no cutting using a tool, but there is a tool to like click on. I don't know what to say. It just clicks. Can you imagine going to the eye doctor, the optometrist, right? And they, when you're getting your glasses, they always have this little magnifying glass and they will put back and forth. So it's kind of like that, but they removed it or they adjust it or something like that. Yeah, and that's just how it felt. And then afterwards, it just gets clearer. Like, I'm not sure if he removed it. Maybe he removed the flap. I don't know. Maybe we could take a look here, but I don't want to bore you with the details. Yeah, so immediately after the surgery, I think I could see like 70% clear. It was quite like a miracle. And my eyes were like they were clear, but they were just too tired to do anything. So I didn't really want to like see anything. And this was where I received like some saline, some steroid eye drops, and another eye drops, but I don't remember what it was. So in terms of pain, it got better day after day. And how do you describe the pain? I think it's like prickly and warm, like but it's not like okay, obviously on the first day it's super annoying, but afterwards it was just okay. It just felt like my eye was very dry, and on the first day I had to put eye like saline drops every 15 minutes. First day 15 minutes, second day to a week an hour, hourly, second week 2 hourly, and then 3 week to 3 months 3 hourly. And some other things, yeah, I began wearing the protective eyeglasses. For the next few days I will wear the glasses the whole day, and for the next 2 weeks I will wear them to sleep. I was asked not to like wash my eyes directly for 1 week, and like until the next checkup, which was the next day, I went back to the hospital for like a post-surgery checkup, and another one in the next few weeks. So two post checkups, and then it was an open date after that. Until today, I keep a bit of saline with me everywhere I go. It's just convenient if I ever feel the need to like wash my eyes, but I don't really use it. It's just a convenience thing. Yeah, I think in total I paid like 4,000 to 4,500. I mean, I have all the receipts here. I'll probably put them all together. For a lifetime of a lifespan of 10 years, I think it's quite worth it. Considering I don't have the hassle of getting contact lens, putting them, washing them. Um, you know, all the inconvenience things with contact lenses, which I wouldn't know because I don't wear them. There is actually a card that I got, which I can show it to you. It's my wallet. I don't have it. That you can go back to the clinic within the first 2 years if your vision suddenly like deteriorates super badly. I think it's like a warranty thing. I'm not too sure. But there's nothing wrong with my vision so far. So I would think, all's good. It's been a year, and I think I would just try to keep my like eyes healthy, not staring at the screens too much. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, if you have any questions, you can ask along. I think I've covered up most of what people have asked. So yes, this has been a very lazy video. It's my first time. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any other experiences that I feel might be worth sharing, I'll probably put them on here. Thank you.